This morning, we're waking up to clearer views of the damage left behind by the confirmed tornado that ripped across northwest Harris County yesterday.
Yeah, we saw cars smashed by falling trees, entire buildings torn apart, even downed power lines that caught tree branches on fire.
We do have live team coverage this morning as the cleanup gets underway. Ugochi Iloka and Jalissa Garza are both live in the hard-hit areas in northwest Harris County. Jalissa, we'll start with you along North Bridge Drive this morning. What is the damage like there?
Hey Jacob, good morning. Well, I will tell you at first it was a little difficult to see because of the fog, but once we got out of the car, got our lights on, we were able to get a closer look at the damage, and this is really what we're seeing. A lot of trees knocked down, and these are fairly large. You can tell that these are older trees, that they were just completely knocked down, really giving you a visual of just how powerful. We also see different pieces of whether it's garages or even stop signs all on the ground. Earlier I was picking stuff up. I told our photographer that I thought it looked like blinds from inside of a home, but it looked like pieces from a garage. It's pretty dark out here, so it's hard to exactly make out what every item is underneath all of these trees. But again, we're getting a closer look on the ground. I just want to give a heads up to folks. If you do live in a neighborhood that had a lot of damage and is maybe seeing a lot of fog this morning, you might want to take your time as you're driving. Now, here in this neighborhood where we are at, we have seen some Precinct 4 cars patrolling, but also take a look at that garage right in front of you. This is a home you can tell was sustained some damage from those strong winds and storms yesterday. Again, we are just getting a look this morning and trying to carefully walk through the neighborhood to just get an idea of just how strong this was. And even though it's dark, we can still really tell, especially with just such large tree limbs on the ground. Of course, we will continue to get a closer look and bring you the latest. And just a big reminder for anybody, if you do see a sparking or even just power line on the ground, make sure you call 911. Dispatchers will contact CenterPoint to kill the power to that line, then call CenterPoint directly to report that down line. Now, as of this morning, we're not seeing any, but we know in this area yesterday, our crews actually captured video of a power line in the middle of a tree branch on fire. So just a reminder for folks as you're looking at the damage this morning, just to be careful. And of course, we'll continue giving you a look. For now, reporting live in the Klein area, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
All right, so much damage out there. Thank you very much, Jalissa. All right, let's get over now to Ugochi Iloka. She's live at Harris County's Emergency District 11 up in Klein.
Now, Ugochi, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I want to start with the great news first, and that is that the Harris County ESD 11 building is intact. As you can see, that's what we're hearing and can visibly see that. But when you walk over this way, I want to show you this structure that sits right next to the main building that we just showed you right now on camera is damaged from that tornado yesterday. You can see what's left behind. It is not in the best shape there. Now, this on your screen is new video of a funnel cloud from a first responder who was at ESD 11 when the tornado came through. This surveillance image also shows the moment the structure came apart. Now, the roof was ripped off along with a back wall there. And we are expecting Klein FD to conduct their own damage assessment starting sometime this morning. Now, coming up in the next half hour, guys, we will be able to hear more about how some employees that were in this structure that you see behind me that is damaged, how they barely escaped during the storm. Reporting live in the Klein area, Spring, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
All right, Ugochi and Jalissa, we will have team coverage throughout the morning showing the storm impact across the Houston area. And this afternoon, the National Weather Service will have 2 teams out across Houston surveying the damage left behind. We're working now to find out when the teams will be on the ground, and we'll update you as soon as we learn more. Well, the state wants you to report any storm damage in your area. We've got an article on the website walking you through how to report that. The survey can be found at the website right here, damage.tdem.texas.gov. And we also want to see what it looks like in your neighborhood. So after you've reported the damage there, just send the photos to us using this Near Me section of the KHOU 11 mobile app.